We watched or listened to all of Blasto. So, okay. Well, priority Citadel. Apparently, we gotta go there. The Solarian Counselor has concerns that Udina is a potential security risk. Go to the Citadel and discuss the matter in person. Okay. Well, let's do our famous crew talks. Let's see what else is going on. So we don't have the Primarch anymore, and we don't have Rex on the ship anymore. So the war room's looking a little empty. Let's just run through these real quick. Krogan power grids. All that. Krogan. Urdnot Rex. That's the Vermeer picture there. Alongside Commander Shipper during Reaper's first invasion attempt in 2183. Afterwards, he returned to Tuchanka and spent the following years rising to leadership of his clan, championing progressive methods meant to strengthen the Krogan as a whole. Conservative elements were unhappy. The news of a successfully cured genophage has solidly united all of Tuchanka under Rex's command. Hailed not only as a great warrior, but a savior, the Krogan will follow Urdnot Rex into the maws of the Reapers themselves. We got support of the Krogan clans, which is good. Tuchanka's clans have united in a show of force not seen since the Arachni War. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Mothman says, did you start this trilogy recently? Yeah, we've been playing through the Mass Effect trilogy since February 1st, I think. So we have been playing through all those games since then. I think it was February 1st. I don't know. I have the correct date somewhere in my completed games or whatever section. If you do !games, it'll take you to a Google spreadsheet, and that'll tell you when we started. But yeah, we've been playing this the past couple of months. And then we're going to start Andromeda when we're done with 3. Plan Urdnot. That's a thing. Krogan mercenaries. Bunch of Krogans. Alright. Turian. The 7th Fleet. 7th Fleet is working on the Crucible. 43rd Military. That is another thing there. And then Turian Engineer Corps. There we go. What does a war map look like? Still the same. Alright. Nice, never too late. I wish we had started earlier so we could have played Andromeda when it first came out. But by the time we touch it, there's going to be a bunch of bugs fixed and all that, which have already been some fixes with that game. So I'm looking forward to playing it. It's gonna be a good ride. Wow.
Bethany, you see the bids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Novaria? We haven't been there since Mass Effect 1, really? Admiral Hackett has requested assistance with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria. Ooh. Okay, alright.
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action. Commander?
War map only changes via multiplayer. Oh, okay. Alright. Multiplayer. I wonder if people... What is Garrus doing up here, by the way? I wonder if people still play the multiplayer.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
How you gotta respect the classics?
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon.
Dang.
Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
Uh-oh.
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Dude, this banter was amazing. Anytime Joker speaks, I love it. And Joker and Garrus, dude, that was comedy gold right there. This is gold, says Remington's. Yeah, man.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Oh god, I just forgot about Morden. Now we're bringing him up again. I'm feeling sad about this. He was a friend. Before we end the stream, we're gonna play the Morden songs, man. I got 2 of them.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
Feels good. Not gonna lie. Songs about Shepard, man. Feels good.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if some young, hot-headed Krogan took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
Ooh. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was tempted.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't consider it.
Anyone would have second thoughts about the Krogan. They just better remember you didn't act on it and return the favor.
Ah, Shepard, your neck. Stop breaking your neck, Shepard. Remington says, what happens if you kill Morden at the end of Mass Effect 2? There might be a different Solarian scientist that takes over. I think his name starts with a P, I think. Or maybe Malin himself helps. I don't know. Those would be the other 2. Often says some other Solarian helps. I forget who. Yeah, it's either going to be Malin or Some other Solarian, I think, probably. But then it's like, who cares, right? But that death was more impactful because of Morden, right? If it had been anyone else, just some random Solarian, it wouldn't have been as impactful.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka. I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Hey, how come Edie's not at her post?
Commander,
Well, let's keep going. The world-famous crew talks continue. We clear out the CIC, we're gonna go work our way down, talk to everyone.
Commander,
Seeing
Chief
what's up.
Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Thanks, trainer. Probably about the plugs that we got him or whatever. Crew deck. Morden Solus is now on the wall. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. I still can't believe that during that entire sequence with the metal drums things, with the Reaper there and all the brutes and stuff, I still can't believe there was no music that played through that. That kind of killed the moment there a little bit. Like, either there isn't music, or my game decided to bug out, even though I did reload. Music just wasn't playing. Okay.
Commander.
Where the heck is Edie at? She in here? What are you doing back in the AI core, girl?
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small.
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Tyrians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Remington says, it was kind of spooky though, a Reaper roaring in the background. True, but I wanted to hear that sweet synth sounds. We heard it for like a second and that was it.
Hello, Shepard.
Disappointed. Freaking Reapers, man. So there shouldn't be anybody in Garrus's area here. We'll talk with Liara and all that. I guess we'll make some choices on Glyph's intel machine. Because we still have one from last time, and then I think we got one earlier in this session today. Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Stream.
on the Citadel.
Awesome, man. I need to change that, dude. I need to change it because I have a specific sound and a specific image that we can now use, considering that we have seen Reapers. So I need to do that. Mothman93, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the community, and thank you for joining us. Welcome aboard. We need to figure out a name for our community. We need to figure out what we should be called. Because everyone's got community names. I think we should probably figure one out. Oh, reminds me, you said you wanted to ask something. Oh, it was about music. I wanted to ask what was your favorite song off of Ghost Reveries. I keep forgetting to ask you that.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
The Krogan to stay away.
The genophage cured. The Krogan have no reason to hold back now, do they? Rex knows what he's doing, but can he keep the Krogan in check?
Hopefully.
Or will this be the start of another Krogan empire? Eve's organizing the female Krogan. She reminds me of some of the more formidable matriarchs I've known. The Krogan won't let themselves fall by the wayside again. Not like they did after the rebellions. We'll have to... I hope the Krogan live up to their ancient legacy, and for the better.
Thought she was done talking. Friggin' pauses too long in between sentences.
Feel free to look around.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking and I'm liking. Mass relay traffic reports. Increase, decrease in recent relay traffic. Widow, 95%. Omega 2. What the heck is all this? Mass relay traffic reports. Really nothing interesting there. Okay, let's check out Glyph's terminal. Pick some intel stuff. Oh, it says Ghost of Perdition, I think. Though they're also good. Yeah. Ghost of Perdition's pretty good. I really like Harlequin Forest. Like, the way that he sings that first bit of the song is so catchy. And then, Isolation Years is also a pretty good one, too. But you're right, the whole album is, like, fantastic. So... Remains of Reaper Destroyer was something that we had for a while. And we have two different things that we could get. We could get a store discount bonus for destroying the Reaper remains here. Or we can get power recharge speed 5%. I feel like I want to be buying a lot of stuff, so I think we're going to go with the store discount. Because the last intel that we picked was sort of a power cooldown sort of thing. So I guess we'll go with the store discount. I really haven't bought a lot of stuff this entire playthrough, so go ahead and do that. Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry captured from Arcturus Station shows just how quickly Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through Alliance fleets. BIs can analyze hostile fire in the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spin processing power looking for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Weapon damage or shields? Let's go weapon damage. What do we have? We already have shields, so yeah, we're going weapon damage. Let's do that one. Weapon damage. Store discount. That better apply to every store. But I think that's just for the Citadel stuff. Alright, let's go down to engineering. Not really a lot of crew talks happening today. I mean, aside from Garrus, he's pretty much been the only one. Let's work our way this way first. Let's go see what Diana's up to.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
Beckenstein. That was where we did Kasumi's loyalty mission, which was fan-flippin-tastic, by the way.
Commander, got a minute?
Uh-oh.
What do you want to know?
Interview.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
Aha! Paragon. This is Krogan redemption, Miss Allers.
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
They want to live somewhere else because Tuchanka is like a wasteland. Why would you want to live there? Mothman says, do yourself a favor and buy the Black Widow sniper rifle from the Spectre offices. 250k, but so good. Is it good even if I don't use sniper rifles? Because I didn't use any in Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2, even this game, where you don't really have a penalty to using the weapons, unlike the previous two games, but I don't really have good aim, and I don't know. Even if it's not worth it for us, maybe it is for some of our squad mates, maybe. That could be negotiated.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
There we go. Krogan clans. Oh yeah, put in a good word, we get some more assets.
Commander.
Nice. Alright. As we drop frames there a little bit. Reaper's that big? How potato is your aim? Dude, it's pretty bad. Did you see my Fallout 3 and New Vegas playthroughs? Man, had some bad aim. Not only that, but also BioShock Infinite. Like, terrible aim. So we're gonna sit here until the connection issues stop. We drop some frames there a little bit. We'll probably get close to ending the stream after we finish crew talks here because we've already been going for over 4 hours. It's already after 5. I probably need to eat something. And I'm holding in the urge to go to the restroom right now. I saw you VATS all the time. I mean, we use VATS and then we use...
Think about that little mech dog roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
I mean, we did use VATS a lot in Fallout games for sure, but the times that I decided not to was like, just use VATS all the time, just use it.
Adams would like to speak to you.
Yeah, I know.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our EZO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Do it.
Well done.
Oh, I thought you were going to make me go to the terminal and do it. Level 45. Optimize EZO capacitors, war assets. Nice.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Alright, let's just take one more look at this beautiful engine room. Alright.
All good, Commander.
Let's go down here for old time's sake. How did you save Donnelly and the girl? Because I did all the loyalty missions, picked all the right people, and I did not delay. We looked up afterwards what happens. Mass Effect 2 and 3 definitely have a lot of time-sensitive missions. So...
Commander. You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Miranda?
Sounds like Miranda.
Mirandbutt.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Oh, Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Brunt.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Cosmic imperative?
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
The weak hold us back. The weak need protection.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You, a scholar? Really?
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
To rep.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes.
Dude.
A difficult fight remains. I would have accepted the Solarian deal and not told the Krogan. Morality and friendship do not matter now. Your allies are simply resources to use against the Reapers.
Interesting. You're the second person on the crew, or the squad rather, that has said they would have maybe taken that deal. I was gonna say, we need to get an army of Thresher Maws and just use that against the Reapers, because Thresher Maws, it's pretty good.
If the Krogan seek retribution for the past, do not waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. In the meantime, they are useful cannon fodder against the Reapers. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Wise words.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Hoffman asked, did you do Citadel DLC yet? No, I'm gonna save that for, like, towards the end. The only DLC we've done is from Ashes, and that was to get Javik early on. We have the Omega DLC to do with Arya, and then we have Leviathan to do, which is this one, and then the Citadel DLC, which we'll save for last. Heard nothing but good things about that one. Let's go to Shuttle Bay here. Oh, that urge to pee, man. I don't wanna go right now because we're almost done here. Gotta say, I got that urge though. The past, like, I would say since we started Mass Effect 3, we have not, like, taken any breaks during the stream. It's always been, like, straight 4 hours or however long we go.
Wish you could have seen that gun on Tuchanka firsthand. I cut the auditory emulators and watched that Cerberus cruiser gracefully and silently disintegrate. Beautiful.
Sometimes I worry about you, man.
Can't believe Cerberus would open fire on civilians like that. As twisted and insane as his logic might be, I thought the elusive man was trying to save humanity. I guess he's willing to sacrifice anyone to win.
Riverton says, get a bottle like every respectable gamer. Dan's game. Dude, that's... I don't know, man. That's dedication. That's like if you're... I don't know, you're deep into a game and you don't want to leave. Moffin says, I definitely want to see Leviathan, only DLC I didn't buy. Yeah, I bought all the DLC before we started playing this game. It was like, came out to like 50-something bucks, which is ridiculous. The DLC never goes on sale. At least if it does, like, it happens rarely, so. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing all the DLCs throughout this entire game, because we're doing, like Mass Effect 1 and 2, 100% runs, man. Doing everything.
A lot of carbon scoring here. I'll get it cleaned up.
Robertson says, why do you think streamers never show the bottom half? It's not coincidence. Dude, even if that was how people did it, I couldn't do that. I can't do that. My body knows you can't go until it's out, right? And there's no one watching. You know, I gotta say, man, sometimes when I use public restrooms and the urinals don't have dividers, I'm going to the stall, man. That's just how I am. It's a little creep out from that. There was one time where I went to a football game, for those in Europe, American football, and it was at a college stadium, right? And so the restrooms there was like, of course you had stalls, but instead of urinals, they just had a trough full of ice, and people just stand around all the edges and you just pee in there. Everyone's out in the open, dongs everywhere. Of course, that was back in like the 90s, so I don't think that's exists anymore, but dude, I was like, nope, not doing that.
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right? Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers. I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tuchanka. That was one of the small ones? Don't get me wrong, it's still dead, but damn. There was nothing small about it.
Hoffman says, WTF is that robot dog? That's from the Mass Effect 3 Deluxe Edition. It's just this robotic mech dog called K9. K-E-I-N, K9.
Stay.
That's all he does. If you stand here long enough, he'll just fall asleep. Pretty much, there's no use for him. There's no use other than just a dog just to go walking around down here. That's it. That's pretty cool, though. It would be awesome if you could bring him in battle like you could with the dog from Dragon Age Origins, but yeah. Double Jameson says, James is such a crap character. Then Remington says, wide words, Jameson. We've got 3 viewers that absolutely hate James with a passion.
Hey.
He's definitely not one of my favorite characters, or would be my first choice to pick out of the pool of characters we have, but I don't know, man. He's just a buff military dude. Alright, well, we have completed all the crew talks, and now I guess we would have to go to the Citadel. I don't want to do that. Ooh, a bunch of stuff. Okay, making babies. Yeah, I can't wait to read that one. we'll hold off on doing that until the next time. So let's go ahead and save it. Oh. Often says he's good in battle, only upside. Yeah, he's got some pretty good abilities. Carnage is pretty good. Definitely a good fighter, but as a character, I don't know, man. Breverton says James would be that guy peeing those round urinals you told us about and trying to talk other people up in the middle of it. You're not wrong. I could see him doing that. Frickin' troughs with ice. What? Why is that a good thing? That's not. Anyways, guys, let's go big cams, do the outro so I can use the restroom and all that stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for watching and being here. It's been awesome. It's been an amazing session. Tomorrow, we will continue our Mass Effect 3 playthrough starting at around noon Pacific. We've got Priority Mission Citadel. I think that's the big one right now. So we'll definitely go back to the Citadel and do that. We got some emails to read the next time we start. So those will be fun. But other than that, it's been a good session. Thanks for watching. But this is where our adventure ends for today. We'll see you next time, guys.